So it should come to no surprise that housing prices here in Fredericksburg, Texas are pretty high. So in today's video, we are talking about the 5 newer construction neighborhoods that get you the best bang for your buck. Ryan Rendon Realty Group, your favorite realtor right here in the Texas Hill Country. If you're new to the channel, I create videos just like this one every single week to help you make better decisions when moving to and from the Texas Hill Country. So first of all, let's go ahead and talk about this video. What do I mean when I say bang for your buck? Well, the median sales price for the city limits of Fredericksburg for single family homes this year is sitting right around $522,000. So what I wanted to do today is give you 5 newer construction neighborhood options, especially since I'm asked about them all the time, that are either right around that median sales price or even slightly below it. Okay, so let's go ahead and kick this video off with the first neighborhood on today's list, and it's called The Beginning. Now, there are a couple things I personally like about this neighborhood. One of them being it's only a couple years old, so it's fairly new, but also anyone I've talked to that either lives in this neighborhood now or who I've sold a house to in the past says it's a very tight-knit little community. And there are quite a few young families within this neighborhood, so you have a lot of folks who are just willing to look after one of those kids, either babysitting or just watching them in the street while they're playing. But also with all those young families and those young kids comes a fantastic time during the holidays, especially during Christmas and Halloween. Now let's go ahead and talk about the prices for this neighborhood. So the median selling price for the neighborhood this year is right around $410,000, which is a whopping $112,000 less than the median sales price for the overall city of Fredericksburg. The average house size is hovering just under 1,600 square feet, and that will also get you 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and the style is typically that traditional hill country and even a modern farmhouse style. Now, as far as location goes, you can get to Main Street in about 5 minutes. HEB is just a quick 4 minutes away, and then on your way to the east side of town, you can get to Ace Hardware in right about 8 minutes, and finally Walmart in about 10 minutes. But I'm sure you're also asking, what is a house like this in this neighborhood going to cost me on a monthly basis as far as the mortgage goes? So if we base it off of the median sales price for the neighborhood, which again is $410,000, you can expect to pay $500 a month for property taxes. Insurance is roughly going to be $160 to $170 a month. There's no homeowners association for this neighborhood, so that's great. And then the interest rates right now are sitting right around the 7.5%. So if you add all of that up and calculate putting down 5%, you're looking at paying just over $3,500 a month. Now, the experts are predicting that the interest rates are going to come down this coming up years. So what you could do if that does happen, if it makes sense, you can go ahead and refinance this coming up year. If only it makes sense. You know, typically if they drop a whole percentage point, well, at that point, yes, it does make sense. But I would say just be comfortable enough where your payments are now. If they don't drop, you know, be comfortable enough where you can pay on this for 5 to 10 years until they do drop. And right now we actually don't have anything around that median sales price for the neighborhood, but let's go ahead and look at this home at 121 Feather Way. So this home is listed for $489,000, and it's a beautiful rock hill country style home with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 1,730 square feet. And stepping into the front doors, one of the things I immediately loved about this home is the high ceilings and the beams. And it also has an awesome vaulted ceiling in the living room and the kitchen area with a very open concept and a fireplace in the corner, which unfortunately looks to be electric and not wood burning or gas. And now stepping into the primary bathroom, we have a double vanity with a very large walk-in closet with lots of shelving for shoes, purses, whatever suits your fancy, and also has a great size walk-in shower with a frameless glass door. And now stepping into the other side of the house, we have 2 decent sized bedrooms, which would work great for kids' bedrooms or even an office and a guest bedroom. And then it has a nice looking bathroom as well with a single vanity. And now stepping into the backyard, one of the things you'll notice in this neighborhood is that the yards are fairly small, not as small as other neighborhoods we're going to cover today, but if you're looking for a large yard, this neighborhood may not work for you. Okay, so this brings us to the newest neighborhood in Fredericksburg, and that is Post Oak Village. This small neighborhood is also located on the southeast side of Main Street, but it is a tad bit closer to Main than the Beginning, so all the distances and times that I gave you earlier from the Beginning are going to be fairly similar from Post Oak Village. Now, one of the things I love most about this neighborhood are the 6 different floor plans that you have to choose from. They range from 1,668 square feet all the way up to a 2-story floor plan with 2,260 square feet. And actually, just a few weeks ago, I just sold a Mesquite floor plan to a lovely couple coming in from Napa Valley, California. So this Mesquite floor plan in particular is a cozy 1-story setup with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. It has a good size attached 2-car garage that opens up right into a big comfy living room. And then the master bedroom is also pretty awesome, featuring a huge walk-in closet and a really practical master bath. There's a nice walk-in shower, a spot for your linens, and a set of beautiful double vanity sinks. Oh, and there's also a back porch just off of the living room, perfect for chilling outside. But this is the neighborhood I was talking about that has even smaller lot sizes than the Beginning. So again, if you're looking for something a little bit more spacious in the backyard, the Beginning nor Post Oak Village is probably going to work for you. And then the living and dining areas are right next to the kitchen, making it a fantastic spot for hosting friends and family. And again, this is just one of the floor plans that we mentioned earlier. There are 6 that you could choose from that all have the modern finishes and upgrades that you could possibly want. Okay, so let's go ahead and touch on the prices real quick. So the median sales price for this neighborhood is sitting right around $488,000, and the average square footage size for all 6 plans is right around 1,800 square feet. Now, most of these floor plans come with 3 bedroom, 2 bathrooms, but the 2 larger floor plans, the Magnolia and Live Oak, come with 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. Okay, so when it comes to paying for one of these houses on a monthly mortgage basis, we can use very similar numbers when it comes to the property taxes and homeowners insurance. And this neighborhood also has no HOA, so there is no fees there. And after doing the calculations on nerdwallet.com, you can expect to pay close to $4,000 a month for one of these houses. Of course, that is only if you're putting down 5%. Okay, so this now brings us to the 3rd neighborhood on today's list, and that is called Crabapple Grove. Now, this neighborhood has 2 sections to it. You have the older section to the right if you're coming off of Lower Crabapple Road, and then you have the newer section, the newer development on the left, which is what we're going to primarily focus on today. So if you're looking for a newer or a brand new home in this subdivision, you can typically find anything from a 2015 to a 2023 build, and that will typically get you 3 bedrooms, sometimes 4, and most of the houses are coming with 2, occasionally 2.5 baths. Now, one of the things I like most about this neighborhood are the lot sizes. They're bigger than both Post Oak Village and the Beginning, but they're also not huge. So if you want something that's not too small but manageable, this might be a perfect neighborhood for you. So similar to the Beginning, this neighborhood has a lot of families. So this could be a great opportunity for your kids to meet new friends, but also for you to maybe even become friends with some other parents within the neighborhood. Okay, so the median sales price this year for Crabapple Grove is sitting right around $486,000. So when it comes to a monthly mortgage basis, you're going to be paying very similar prices to what we saw with Post Oak Village, which again was right around $4,000 a month. You also may be happy to hear that there is no homeowners association fees, which is always great. And as of right now, the closest thing we have to that median sales price for the neighborhood is this home at 1605 Redwood Court. And in my opinion, it is definitely overpriced because I just sold a house a couple weeks ago that is very similar for $435,000. So I'm not sure where they got their pricing from, but they are definitely off by a mile. Again, that is just my professional opinion. Anyways, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with 1,585 square feet, and it was built in 2021. And another thing that this home has that you might have noticed is lower ceilings. That house I was telling you I just sold had 9-foot ceilings in the bedrooms, but also 12-foot ceilings in the living room and kitchen. But it is nice that it has a wood burning fireplace there in the living room, and I personally don't like the color of the cabinets in the kitchen, but that's just me. And now rolling into the primary suite and bathroom, you'll notice that there is a double vanity, but the strange part is the shower tub combo and no walk-in shower with like a frameless glass door that everybody likes nowadays. And then heading over to the opposite side of the house in the guest bathroom, it has a single vanity with also a shower tub combo. So this house does not come with a walk-in shower, which is crazy, especially looking at the price that they're asking for it. This neighborhood's also fairly close to everything that you'll need. It's a quick 7 minutes to the HEB and about 10 minutes from the Walmart. Okay, so this brings us to our next neighborhood and back to the southeast side of town and Main Street, and it's called Oaks of Windcrest. So this neighborhood has actually been around since the mid 2000s, but there have been several new phases that have opened up since then. And when you take the average sales price for those newer homes in the newer phases, that gets us right around $512,000 with an average square footage size of just over 1,800 square foot. And that will typically get you 3 bedrooms with 2 bathrooms and occasionally 2.5 baths. So one of the things I like most about the neighborhood are slightly bigger lot sizes. They're pretty comparable to the ones on Crabapple Grove, but these houses are also a slight level up from what we've seen so far today, and that is reflected in that average sales price. And then hopping back over to nerdwallet.com, you are looking at a monthly mortgage right around $4,300 a month, and there is a small HOA fee per year, which is right at $165. Okay, so sticking to the southeast side of Fredericksburg, we have last but certainly not least the Madrona neighborhood. So this neighborhood is actually right next to the Beginning neighborhood, but it is definitely a level up or two from the Beginning. So the median sales price for the Madrona neighborhood is $535,000 with an average square footage size of 2170, and most of these houses are at least 4 bedrooms with 3 to 3.5 baths. Now, the lot sizes in Madrona are on the smaller side. They're fairly comparable to what you'd find in Oaks of Windcrest. So if you're the type of person that wants a bigger lot for the kids to run around, the dogs to run around, whatever, they are going to be on the smaller side. So if you are wanting something a little bit more spacious with a little bit bigger lot, you may have to go ahead and up your budget just a little bit and find something maybe in Stone Ridge or Freedom Homes or any of the other neighborhoods we've talked about in the past in other videos. So when it comes to the style of houses, the Madrona neighborhood is going to primarily have the traditional hill country style home with rock or stucco siding, but you can also find a fair amount of modern contemporary style as well. And for your monthly mortgage, you're looking at right around $4,500 to $4,600 a month with a small HOA fee of $50 per year. And then right now, there's actually only one house for sale in the entire neighborhood, and it's not anywhere close to that median sales price, but it's the only thing for sale and it's really nice, so may as well go ahead and show it to you. So this home is located on 109 Parlin Lane, and this home was built in 2020. And as we enter, you will notice the open floor plan flooded with natural light, creating an airy and welcoming space. The living room area features a cozy fireplace, modern accents, and a beautiful wood ceiling. It also has an awesome but very practical mudroom enhancing the everyday living. And then the heart of this home is the kitchen with its open concept, modern light fixtures, and the top-notch appliances. And then stepping outside, the backyard adjoins the green belt, which offers that privacy with no neighbors in sight, which is perfect for all your gatherings. And this home also includes 3 bedrooms, each paired with its own bathroom, and it also has additional amenities like this awesome office space upstairs with really cool built-in desk. And it also has a sprinkler system and a privacy fence, making it again ideal for those family events and gatherings. So there you have it, folks. Those are the top 5 newer construction neighborhood options here in Fredericksburg. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you like this video, but also hit that subscribe button, but also that little bell so you can get notified anytime I put out videos just like this one. And make sure you watch my next video. I think you're really gonna like it. We'll see you in the next video.